Okay, so we start now officially. Thanks for the reminder of changing the date. In the chat, we have someone who is laughing, I guess Magdalene. Yeah, but in English it's with H. Ha ha ha, with H. Because in English it sounds like ja ja ja. Well, about this issue of phonetics, I'm gonna start by asking you. We're gonna work on those conclusions, about the second term. I divide you in groups, and in your groups you will have to speak. You choose one person, only one, to write the 3 conclusions, and then you write the names of the people who were in the group. So are you ready? I want you to take your exam. I want you to take the activity that you were planning. If some of you were talking about the maybe authors, or some of you were talking about some of the materials of the books we worked on. So conclusion. I can tell you one, for example. Learning about autonomy is not saying that you have to be autonomous. It's more than that, you see? And another conclusion I can tell you, much of the literature, of the bibliography that you find about English language teaching probably is not made by American or English people. It's made by Asian people, Latin American people, because they learn English as a second language. And most of the connection about autonomy is like recent literature in the timeline. Autonomy is like a kind of new concept in the field, academical, technical referencing field. So I make the groups, and remember, you have to create 3 conclusions. We're gonna start with number 2, and you will see how it is connected when we finish this activity. I'm going to present a video, the concluding video, one that was a very good job to conclude this. Like in 15 minutes, we're going to talk about today's topic and today's tasks, assignment or homework. There is a forum today individually. With that forum, you're gonna show me that you participated today. It's like your attendance. You don't have to tell me today present, and I'm gonna waste time like one by one. But in the forum, you have 1 week to participate in the forum, but today you have to post the first post from 2 to 3. And the others, the rest of the week. For you to participate individually, you show me you are in class by participating in the forum. Remember, it's 1 hour of synchronic session on Zoom, and 1 hour, ideally, or more of autonomous work from 10 to 11, but I can give you, like, of course, more time, okay? As usual, I'm asking you to use the references. So I'm gonna keep this on the screen, and I'm gonna make the groups. Let me see if it lets me make the groups. Do you understand? Please write on the chat if it is clear, easy or not easy. Remember, you will create 3 conclusions. This is probably one of the most important elements that we have to use by creating the conclusions, but also by creating the activity for next class, which is an infogram. Understand? You're going to use, drawings. You can draw by hand. You can even take pictures, but referencing, I took this picture from this, or that, but it's not a diagram, it's an infogram. This is kind of diagram, but please, let's use the 2, 4, 6 main concepts that surround our course. Is it clear? Now, using this, I'm gonna try to make the groups. And remember, you have 5 minutes. We're gonna not take longer on that. Please, 3 conclusions. Send the grupos. So, let's say, ready for the groups? It's randomly. I don't choose who you were with. It's not my preferences, but there we go. There it is. Let me know if you can join the group or not, okay? Some groups will have 4 or 3 people, but that is the idea. Go, exactly. I can see that you left in this room because you go to the breakout room. All right. And by chronometer, 8 minutes. 9:20, we stop. We get back to the principal room. Yes, in groups. Go, 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 go. I don't want to see anybody. Sorry, with all due respect. Don't want to see anybody in this room, in my room. You gotta go to the room that you were assigned to, please. I'm here answering questions, but you gotta go there. Daniel Gomez, who are you, Daniel Gomez? I don't know you, Daniel. Yes, I do, Daniel René. See? Go, man. You have questions? Jay, who's Jay? ¿Quién tiene la J? Para que se cambie el nombre porque no sé quién es, me toca expel it from my course. Go to the groups. Jay, who's Jay? ¿Quién tiene la J? I'm going to send a picture in this moment to the WhatsApp group. Some people have access to it easier about this image. You can use your conclusions about the second term. Perfect. And there it goes. Key concepts is the name of that. I hope the monitor can share it. Maybe she's concentrated in the group. Ready. There it is. Yep. Here it is in the group. Jay, si no te identificas, me toca sacarte, por favor. I don't know who you are, Jay. Ese es el nombre J. I'll have to expel you, so if you don't change your name in 1 minute, sorry, I'll kick you out. The respect person deserves, but I don't know who you are. No idea. Laura Michelle, what happened? Because we are getting back in 1 minute. So don't worry about the group, but let's just try to think about conclusions. 1 or 2 conclusions of the last weeks. What did you learn? What can you conclude according to your exam and the rest? Take it easy. So how was it? Questions, issues, any problem? Let's wait for the rest of the people to come back. It's time to stop. Please tell the people to come back. I'm waiting for you. And what is next? When you come back, 1 person per group is going to write 2 or 3 conclusions. Maybe the time wasn't enough for only 1 or 2, but try to construct 2 or 3 conclusions of the second term. So we'll look at that. And you're gonna write it here in the chat, in the public chat for everyone. Write it. I wanna see it right now. We're going to watch a video. It's a 4-minute video to understand what the connection is to the next topic. So in this video, what I want you to pay attention is to the keywords, the same keywords that I put in the WhatsApp, the blue diagram. Take those as analyzing the video that I'm going to present you from one of your classmates. And the most important, what is the perspective from the teacher? Let's stop thinking. Well, the most important in our process would be the student, the self. But in this week, we have to avoid the topic from the perspective of the teacher. So let's watch it. And in the 4 minutes, as we watch the video, I want you please to write your conclusions. Conclusion number 1, 2, 3, parentheses, the names, people who participated in the time of sharing in group. Is it clear for everybody? I want to read in the chat, yes, 2 or a few people maybe saying yes or no, so I can click on the video. All right?
No, teacher,
Remember,
I can understand.
4 minutes. I'm going to play the video, 4 minutes. Please pay attention. Take notes. What is the connection, autonomy, and the teacher's perspective? But simultaneously, everybody, I mean, 1 person per group, is going to write the comment, the conclusion, what you did some minutes before. Okay? Is it clear for everybody?
Yeah, teacher.
All right. Let's see. Screen. Start broadcast. Go.
Metacognition. That is interesting, but I would like to know more about the influence of the environment on autonomous learning, and that it's not there. I can't find it. And Also, what about the results that are used depending on approach that we want to work it? It's not there. I think that I have to search more, more, more information. But where? Where? I know. In the library.
Yes, thank you. Sorry.
I would like to know more about the influence of the environment on autonomous learning, and that it's not there. I can't find it. And also, what about the results that are used depending on approach that we want to work it? It's not there. I think that I have to search more, more, more information. But where? Where? I know. In the library. No, nothing. Where can I find information? What I have to do? I know, Andres. Andres knows more about these things. Andres. Andres. Hello, Andres. It's Kenya. I'm fine, and you? That's great. I'm calling to you because I need for your help. Yes, I can find some information, and I remember that you told me that you can find anything. Really? That sounds amazing. Mm, yes, it's so interesting. I know that technology is entering in all fields of knowledge. It's our age. Yes. Oh, that's so. Yes. That sounds so interesting. Could you send me this page, please? Thank you. Okay. Bye.
Hi, Kenner. I know that you have some issues with your autonomy, as you was telling me in the call. So I want to give you some recommendations about autonomy and how that can be work. I want to give you like two recommendations where you can find those texts that you need. The first one is the virtual library that the university give us, and there you can find a lot of information, authors, texts, and the other one is academic Google, where you can do the same, but I think in the place of the university is better. So in the other hand, I have a text that helped me a lot in autonomy, that is called technology-based English language instruction, that gave us like the history of how the technology has changed the way that the humans can find information. So nowadays we don't need to use books or something like that. We just put it in the internet, and I think that's super resourceful. And that's all. I hope you can share this video with other people that need this information, and that's all. Thank you, man. Take care.
So, any questions, any comments to your colleagues, to your classmates who did a very good job about that technology and editing? Well, please do me a favor. Wait a minute, this camera is playing tricks on me. Yeah, better. Now, I'm going to take 5 minutes to try to connect what we just saw in the video and the topic of the week number 12, which is the teaching, the ideal teaching environment. From the teacher's perspective, how you help the class or your your students, I mean your learners, to be more autonomous. But starting from the example, teachers have to start being autonomous. Benson sent something, I want you to take the ideas from the exam. Don't you just take the exam over there and goodbye. Take the ideas so you can construct maybe the infogram for next class and today's activity. No, it's okay. You're driving, so I can give you the rest of the time until the end of the session, until 10, that you write your conclusions. Remember that my homework is to collect. That's why I'm taking the pictures and everything. I'm collecting the shot, and I'm going to show you at the end the 5 most important conclusions of the class. I'm going to create a space in the Moodle so you can see. This is the conclusion of week 11, and we start with week number 12, third term. Now, ready? I'm going to use one of the posters that you created in one of the classes at the very beginning of the semester about a diagram, some key issues, key concepts of autonomy. Let me place the camera the other way so maybe you can understand better, all right? Let's see for a second. Remember, you are supposed to be writing your conclusions. One second, I'm showing. Welcome back, Christian. I'm about to show you one poster what one of our classmates made, so I can take some key concepts. It's more or less there. It's more or less there. I think right there. So I hope you can see it well. Let's expand the camera. Let me know if you are seeing it. Because on my front camera, I have the reverse. It was backwards, but now I can see it in the front camera. And I can speak maybe there. Yeah, right there. Okay. Yes, thank you. It can be conclusions about the topic, about Benson and about autonomy, but it can also be conclusions about the course. Like, yeah, it's good, the forums, or I love creating videos, or no, I hate creating videos. Give me your conclusion. Okay? Remember, I'm going to speak 5 more minutes, and then I give you the, according to the agenda, I give you the assignments, all right? So let's adjustment here, maybe a little bit bigger, and we have it. So what I'm going to do is to retake. Maybe you cannot see it perfectly, but don't worry. I'm going to send a picture in this moment in the WhatsApp so you can see it clearer. I just wanted to have an example of a diagram, but this is not an infogram. You understand the difference? Diagram, like keywords, concepts, but in the infogram, you have to create for next class is about images, pictures, connectors, one word, but no phrases, no concepts, okay? So let me know on the chat in this moment if you finish writing your conclusion. Let me know with your microphones. One, if you have any comments to Kenia and Andres, maybe about their video, a little bit like acting, very creative about presenting this. And the conclusion could be like, yes, we don't really need paper books, but sometimes we need them. But with the internet, we can do a lot of things, taking advantage of technology. Okay, so no comments to the video we just watched. And remember, connecting your conclusions and connecting the blue diagram that I show you. I guess this is probably Laura Michelle. I'm not sure. Remind me on the, because the name is at the back. Remind me who created this, because you had a good grade on the first midterm. So what I'm going to take is, look, I hope you see me here.
Teacher, about the video.
Yeah, speak, say
I
something.
okay. I think that this video was a good video.
Yeah.
Where he shows us that if we need help, we can count on another people or friends.
Yeah, it's good to see
Yes.
people. Share your comment. Mhm. Maybe one correction of grammar or something like that. I try to give it personalized to the people. You was, no, you were, but the rest, they created a construct in 4 minutes, they presented their idea, and they had the grade. Okay, remember, you can see it small, but I'm gonna take a picture in a minute in the WhatsApp, okay? In a minute, no, in a second. So in here, we have some key names, you see? Holek, the classic one, and it's about the ability to take charge. This is like definitions, okay? Dickinson, we have already here, Maria Paula, and I take the picture. So you can have it in your cell phone, better, clearer, and with my plant and everything there. Right. So, Halek, we're done. That key definition is from which the other theoreticals took to define it in different organization of the world, but it's more
Teacher, teacher, I don't have audio.
Teacher, I can hear you.
okay. Thank you. Yes, thank you so much. I was taking the picture to send it to the WhatsApp. Does everybody have it? I hope to have it more clear. And just by using this material, because I love recycling, what I was just putting you here was just key names in the timeline. Holek, remember, PME, planning, monitoring, and evaluating or assessment, if you want to consider evaluation as A or as E. Dickinson and Halliday. I want you to retake those in your final work. I'm going to talk about the final work in a second. Retake those concepts and retake those theoretical people. Now, today's we are going to be concerned about Little. Start going on Google. This person that is called Little, that's his last name, what he said about autonomy, contrasting a little bit with Huddle, but basically about the teacher. From the teacher's perspective, it has to do that the quality depends on the dialogue. It's a constant dialogue. Is it a relationship of hierarchizing, but maybe hierarchizing the relationship of respect, instructions, how much time the teacher is speaking, how much time the student is speaking. Consider that. He mentions 3 levels of autonomy. So this is what you have to put, please, in your infograms for next class. Individually, the homework would be creating a digital. Don't do it by hand. Okay? Try to do it digitally. An infogram, basically with pictures. It's not a diagram. It's an infogram about teacher's perspective. What is the ideal teaching environment to promote autonomy with your students? Okay. So something important also from this diagram, Noonan, you have to use it in the final portfolio project. In 3 weeks, you will have to take all the work that you have done, and you're going to create a digital portfolio, which is 10%. In that digital portfolio, I want you to analyze better Noonan. Remember, those were 9 steps. Here you mentioned the 5 levels. Yes, he has levels of autonomy. But Noonan mentioned 9 steps. I want you to start analyzing that because in the portfolio you're gonna include it. Okay? But what is really, really, really important here is how you can differentiate a diagram to an infogram. Homework for next class, an infogram. What is the ideal teaching environment? Based on what? Okay, we're going to do 2 activities. Sorry for the people, or the person who created this, but I remind, I love recycling, and I'm going to use it eventually in another moment with some other students, all right? It was very well organized, as I can see, but just the conclusion is, this is a diagram, you have to do an infogram, which is different. Okie dokie, clear? Can we skip this part? Important names in history, okay, of course, you have to mention Benson. How you use them in the assignment for next class and in the assignment for the next work of the end of the semester. Now, the homework for next class. Let me explain it to you. 1 second. Questions so far? What I'm trying to connect? Thanks for your conclusions. Most of you are really, really connecting it. All right. I'm going to continue with the agenda if there are not any questions or comments. This is crazy. Just wait. I'm going to need to share the screen for the agenda to show you and explain the homework. All right. Multitasking. There it is. In the agenda, as you can see, we have 2 tasks. This is for, I want to explain this next, just take a picture. I want to explain it in deep later, not to waste time today, but just for you to know. 1 grade is the infogram you bring next class, and we integrate it in groups, and we have some forums. So 1 grade is about infograms. Teacher, infogram about what? Wait, be patient. Infogram. Number 2 is a reflection paper. Do you remember my profile? I have your profiles. I'm going to correct the second version. We're going to create a teaching philosophy. It's a reflection paper, and that is a part of the digital portfolio. Second grade, la segunda nota is your digital portfolio, but the most important document is my profile, my learning profile. And the third one is an exam in week, I guess 15, yes, la semana 15. Week 15, we're going to have a digital test on Moodle, ABC, true, false, matching, about this, the history of the autonomy's conception, some authors, some theories, how you make the difference between some concepts, but the most important, that you can have a definition for the concepts in the blue diagram that I am showing you here. This one. Like first homework for the final exam in week 15, in la semana 15. You have to know your own definition, not the dictionaries one, not Wikipedia's, not the one that you copy and paste, but the one that you create with your own words about those 6 main concepts in regards autonomy. Clear so far? Now, this today, discussing this, what is the ideal teaching environment versus autonomy? For this, you're gonna go to a forum. I wanna explain it in the Moodle right now. Week number 12. The autonomy and the teaching environment. Are you seeing the screen? I hope so. I'm not seeing the other screen. Speak, say something, please. And this is a forum in which you have 1 week. Today, you're going to write your answer. What is the material? This is the material. You have to work out individually on that. So, homework number 1, work on the forum based on this material. Answer the questions individually, at least 2 or 3 participations in the forum. Homework number 2, create your infogram according to a reading that I'm going to show you. It's in the syllabus, but I can give you the link if you want in the WhatsApp. Yes, it's about this. Learning autonomy in the foreign language classroom, teacher, learner, curriculum, and assessment. Based on this material, it's a lot, I know, 261 pages. It's in the syllabus. I'm just showing you this part of the homework. Remember, individually, you create an infogram. And the link is here. but I can share in the WhatsApp. The name of the book is Developing Learner Autonomy. The author is Lenny Dam, 2003, and you have the link here at the end. You see? This is one. Developing Learner Autonomy. This link is the text I'm showing you. All right? With that text, I don't know, it's your strategy. How you summarize, how you take 261 pages, but remember, focusing on teaching. Or what are the main important ideas about teaching? Based on this material I'm showing you, is the link, it's clear. I just want to make sure that it's working when I put it in the WhatsApp chat. So this is for next class. Don't send me any email, just next class, have ready your infogram about this material. The ideal teaching environment. ¿Cuál es el ambiente de enseñanza o del profesor ideal? For Spanish, clear? And about today, to the autonomous work, you have this material. It's a slide. It's in total, look, 9 minutes. But what I love about this material is that it has the listening. I mean, you can go reading. You take 10 minutes, more or less, to read and listen. And you go creating your participations in the forum. Last recommendation in the forum, please, in the forum, make a chronological participation. I mean, just don't say, oh yes, the teaching environment should be friendly. No, you have to follow the last forum, the last comment the person put. Okay, and I make a comment on that. You cannot just participate, you say, I like teaching autonomy. No, you have to base on this person what Giancarlo is saying. Okay, yes, Giancarlo, I agree with you, but you think from 2 to 3 comments, one today and the others the rest of the week. Clear or not clear? Remember, the idea is to use a little bit the info that I'm showing you historically, the diagram in blue, the materials, and you have 2 homework, 2 pieces of homework, because homework is not plural, 2 pieces of homework. 1, participating in the forum individually, and number 2, creating your infogram about the reading I show you individually too. Questions? Can I help you with something? Can we stop the recording in 5 minutes? You sure? Wait. Ready? Can we say goodbye? I want to play just 1 minute of the material to know how it works. But it's a presentation, you listen to it. Tatiana Beltran, no, it's about Little. In general, what ideas you can get from Little, not specifically one book, but about Little. What can you include for the historical, for example, in the quiz at the end of the semester? But you can put it in the infogram, but remember the infogram is about developing teachers' autonomy. The material that I send, the link that I'm going to send in this moment. I am presenting you how to work with it. No, don't worry. I guess it's here. Theory. No. Developing, I got it. So it's a slide share. And what is nice is that you can click on it.
What is language learner autonomy? Why learner
you practice
autonomy?
Your pronunciation.
Outline of
you
talk.
Go reading, understanding, taking
what
your
is
notes.
language learner
and as you listen,
autonomy?
you participate in the forum based on this.
Why learner autonomy?
Remember, it's not any comment.
How
no,
learner
base your comment
autonomy?
on someone else's comment.
The role of the teacher. Final remarks
Okay.
by Tool
Yes, a lot of information, but it's very
4.
precise,
Learner
concise.
autonomy
As you go
supports
showing,
and
you listen to it,
develops
and you participate in the
self-esteem
forum,
and
you listen.
self-respect,
The
and
other
as a
link that I will
result,
send in this moment
respect
is
for
about the
others.
homework. So it's about
Venice
10 for working on
2011,
our
Cooperation
synchronous,
/ negotiation.
synchronous class, but the asynchronous
How learner
should be
autonomy.
now on.
Plan was to
Autonomous
do.
work means that you work until 11,
Carry out
but I
the
understand
plans.
internet connectivity,
Evaluate the
there is
outcome.
only one computer at home, or
Next
your
step.
cell phone, or whatever. So I
Cooperation
can give you
/ negotiation.
one participation today,
Teacher
and the
directed.
other 2 or 3 the rest
Learner
of the week
directed.
before next class.
Venice 2011.
Questions? Clear
Extract
about
from
the
It's up to
homework, about the
yourself if you want
assignments?
to learn that.
Too much information? Let me know if I'm too fast. Sure, it's in the syllabus, but I'm gonna share it right now. Okay, thank you. Give me 2 minutes. Somebody else? But what do you need me to explain, Magdalene? Exactly. Homework number 1, homework number 2. Friends, but in the Moodle, I put I'm going to put also the text. What I already put was the link of the presentation, the slide player that I am showing you. It's here in the Moodle. Anything else? Or you see it, and then you participate in the forum. Internet. I guess you have to finish the recording. That is really understand. No, yes, thank you. Se cayó el internet. So the microphone is working only one device. No, I said that no Spanish. I mean, what do you need to understand? What can I explain to you? Point number 1, point number 2? I don't know. Speak, people, say something. You don't say anything, I guess you understood. Individually the forum and individually the infogram about the reading. I don't know. I guess it was clear enough, or it wasn't. It is. Can we leave? All right. All right. No. Thanks for reminding me, because it happened 2 times that it took me here and the microphone was disconnected. But thanks for writing. It happens sometimes. I'm gonna try to fix this in only one device, because internet takes me here, takes me out. That's the problem. Well, my last part, I'm going to send you the explaining a pura video. Wait a minute. I'm explaining and put a video. You hear both things? I don't understand, Edgar, what your question is before we disconnect the recording. I mean, video? No, you don't have to create any video. I don't know. The slide, la presentación, the slide includes audio, and the reading. And with that, you participate in the forum. That's it. Okay, Edgar, let me know if you understand, because I don't know. Put a video, poner un video about what? No. You hear both things. How do you want me to understand? I don't know. Well, in the private. The rest of you, can we go? Well, have a nice day. Have a nice week. You have work to do. Take advantage of time. Oh, yes, I'm going to send you the text right now. Pero porfa, sean en el sílabo. It's there, right? See you. Bye-bye. Thanks a lot. And
Bye, teacher.
right to the monitor. Yes, Kenny, before we go. I listen to you.
Bye.
Huh? Vemos. Well, I'm going to stop the recording now. Have a nice day. Thanks for everything. Bye-bye.